and we're super excited to share how we make pho here at home.
Well,
we hope you enjoy it.
Sabadi. Welcome back, guys, to King Cut with us. I'm Sabrina.
I'm Brittany. And I'm Katie. Okay, so we took a poll last week with all of you on our Instagram, and we asked what we should make for this week, and the results were pho. We're super excited to show you how we make pho at home, and yeah.
We know that traditionally pho is a Vietnamese dish, but Laos people do often make this at home, and if you go to Laos, this is a staple food. We actually make it a little bit differently than Vietnamese people as well, and dress it up a little differently, so we hope that you enjoy this recipe.
Okay, so let's get started with the ingredients. We're gonna use some cinnamon sticks, 5 spice powder, and Star Anise, oxtail, you need some beef bones, and celery, carrots, onions, and some ginger, also brown sugar and salt.
Let's get started!
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to actually make the broth for your pho. Before we do that though, we're going to want to thoroughly clean our meat. And to do that, we like to boil it because that's going to bring out all the impurities in the meat and the bones and get out all that blood. So you're going to come out with a really clean and clear broth. Brace yourself, this is a heavy pot. Okay, so pot's on the stove, we're gonna let that boil, get that meat clean, and it should take about 15 minutes, so. Okay, so while you're cleaning your meat, you can get everything else ready for your broth. I have 3 onions here and a nice sized piece of ginger. Everything's been peeled and washed. I'm going to put it in our oven to broil. That's going to help release the flavors better in our soup. If you have a coil top stove or a gas stove, it's even better. You can just literally directly put the ginger and onions on the fire, and that's going to help bring out the flavors even better. About 15-20 minutes after the water started boiling. So I'm going to just bring it out and we're going to drain the water. Careful because it is hot. Unless you want like a beef bones facial. Alright, and you're going to want to basically soak the bones for 15 to 30 minutes in cold water. That's going to really help get all the impurities out of the meat after it's been boiled. Okay, so now we're finally ready. Our meat's been cleaned and we can actually make the pho. I have a pretty big pot here, so I'm going to fill it, and it's going to be about 15 quarts of water. All right, the pot's full. Again, you're gonna need your lady muscles. Now we're gonna add half a cup of salt to our water, and we're gonna bring that to a boil. And once it's boiling, that is when we're gonna add our meat back in. Okay, so I put the bones in the salt water, and I'm gonna add our ginger and our onions. So we're gonna let this boil for like 2 hours, and then we're gonna, an hour or 2 before we're gonna eat, we're gonna add the rest of our seasoning to our broth. So our broth has been simmering for about 2 hours, so I'm gonna add the rest of our seasoning, and then we're gonna be eating in about 2 hours. So here I have a cup of brown sugar that I'm gonna add to our pot. And I know that seems like a lot, but this is a really big pot. I'm gonna add, and this is obviously optional, some celery and a carrot. And then now, this is really important. So we use 2 pieces of cinnamon, about 5 Star Anise, and a tablespoon of Chinese 5 spice. If you don't want to make your own kind of flavor bag, you can buy these little pho packages that are already pre-made. 2 of them. I'll show you what they look like. So you put 2 of these in a pot this size, and you put them in for like an hour. You don't want to leave these in too long because they will break and then your water will get really dirty. Another option, instead of those, you can also find these, and it's called, it's like a pho soup mix, and it has everything you need, and they'll give you a bag, and you pour everything in, but it's essentially the same thing as us using our own with the ginger and onions. And you're gonna take this bag out in an hour or 2 before you eat. And there you go. So we're gonna let that simmer for a few hours, and it already smells delicious.
Okay, so while your pho broth is boiling, you want to soak your rice noodles in cold water for a couple of hours. These are different types of rice noodles you can get at your local grocery stores.
Alright, so when you're all finished making your pho and you want to dress up your bowl, we have all the vegetables here cut up and ready to go. We have cilantro, bean sprouts, long coriander, red onions, green onions, Thai basil, some lime, and on the side we like to dip in some shrimp paste, Thai chili peppers, some celery and long beans, and then we have fried garlic. You know, Laos people, we love our sugar. Sugar's gotta go in there. We got fish sauce, soy sauce, black pepper, hoisin sauce, sriracha, this homemade chili oil, and if you do want a little bit more flavor in your pho, some people put this beef paste in their personal bowl. And then for meats, we have meatballs, which we'll put into the pot to boil individually for people, as well as sliced beef, which you could get actually just a whole piece of beef and slice it up yourself. But we like to get this one because the beef comes super thin and it's quick and easy for us to make.
Guys, please give our recipe a shot and comment below and tell us how it goes, please.
We'd also like to say that we've ate a lot of pho in our lives, and our aunt's pho is truly the best. So this recipe is inspired from her. So thank you, Auntie. Bye.
Bye.